line. Yeah. I'm sure it will, but we'll be there. We'll be alright. Oh. Yeah, it's working. Alright. Now we're trying out another place. It's, yeah. Since Guilty Gear wasn't as nice to us as we wanted it to, we're going to some, or somewhere a little older. This intro gets me wetter than a gummy bear. Hmm? Maybe. Yeah. Have I ever? I, maybe. I've loaded any new Vegas spells. That's probably work. What? No, no, I know there's a new Vegas down there.
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults.
Yeah.
When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew,
Yeah,
so did its needs.
do see
Scouts
you're right,
spread east, seeking
It's fair.
territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River.
chill and do things our own way.
The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat.
Bong, 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 bong.
Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip.
Mail delivery here.
What seemed
No
like a
delivery
simple
here.
delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
Really?
Got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig?
Sure.
You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene.
You're good.
From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
GameStop retro stores. Like, yeah. Alright. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're awake. How about that?
I was enjoying my
Whoa,
nap,
easy
too.
there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Oh, right. I have computer. I don't remember.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
No, you're good. I don't even remember. Is this?
How'd I do?
Oh, sorry. No, just curious. Okay. No. Alright. That'll do.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Mitchell, if he was Hispanic. He kind of looks like
Good.
Mitchell if he was Hispanic.
Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now.
Probably.
It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties. Must be some frontal lobe damage. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Oh, sorry. Of course I had. I jumped instead of interact.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog. House.
Renovate.
Night.
Sleep.
Bandit.
Swiss cheese.
Light.
Meat.
Mother.
Caretaker.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
No opinion.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Strongly agree.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
Strongly disagree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Agree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Musical.
Okay. How about this one?
I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like.
Last one.
A bearded man.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
There we go. That'll do.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history.
Fill it out on.
Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Nah, he hasn't texted me, so I guess go ahead. Maybe. Me? Sure. Go on. No, I'm just trying to look at what perks to pick. Yeah, trying to see if it's worth getting this perk. I haven't picked it yet. Should I? Yeah, I already picked skills. As well. Yeah.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Anybody on the stream? Here. Nah, it's really just counting me. I'm the one here. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, alright.
If I may see your mod, I'll be happy, man. Okay, actually.
Here, these are yours.
Yeah.
Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Yeah, yeah. I might. Should I? Yes. Let's wait for those extra pop-up shirts before we begin. Playing hardcore on my Legion build. Yeah.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up at the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
I've never seen a robot like you.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy. Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any. Happy trails!
Watch this, watch this, watch this.
What?
Oh,
What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
why you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You were a prospector? Were you digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Good money. I think good money. Got that good money in there.
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
Got you brittle.
Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Tell me about this old Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
What's so boring about a dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
What do you use them bighorns for? Use them for meat?
Meat and hide, mostly.
No.
Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Just look at that stuff. What do you know about that Victor robot fella over there?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Gotta get that ready. Gotta get that ready. That's the right thing every time. I need to get to Prim. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Pickles and the rad roaches.
Not in Good Springs now. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Magazine.
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
And the bobby pins.
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap. Always happy to help someone down on their luck. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon. Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay, man.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Trying to get a feel for this PC. Sensitivity's awfully high. Probably change. I'm gonna change the sensitivity a bit.
Turn all the way on.
Just a touch. Yeah, that's why I'm watching the gameplay on the. That's why I'm actually paying attention to the gameplay on the computer. So, TV monitor. Very good. Just boozing around by through town. Nothing to worry about. We just be chill.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Alright.
Okay. You're on. Go give him hell. See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with two of us. Come with me.
Let's go. Oh, she's going out of the way.
Come on!
There we go.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Good nerd.
All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers
Kinda
growing up at the
surprised how well
graveyard,
this
and
build
I
is
seem to
going.
remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me,
I say,
and
I'm
we'll
kind
get
of
cooking.
surprised how well this build is going. I don't know. I just want to focus on that. Oh yeah, speaking of bats. Alright. That'll work. Whoa. Had a bit of a slight hiccup there, but we're good. First place to go to is where I thought I died. Oh shit. Yeah, looks like I could really just let the bats do most of the work for me. Alright. this, you could still reach level 50, no problem. I usually do. Huh? Maybe. Maybe. I'm just collecting the globe because it looks cool. Yeah, to dig the grave itself, but I just want what's on top of it. Should be fine. Yeah, it's fine. You know. We're chilling. Yeah, it doesn't, you don't get the, yeah, you get dehydrated the quickest, just by not drinking water or liquids, any kind, anything that will hydrate your H2O meter. Sodas, colas, I think they decrease your sleep, but I think they also make you more thirsty. I don't know. Oh yeah. Who's that? He is him. Yeah. Oh. Is that my dad? Next thing I gotta go and grab. Is it at school? Because I needed to loot there too.